take a look at this ice that's right behind me. It's an ice jam, to say the least. And as you can see, the Shiawassee River is far from frozen, and I believe that is going underneath the ice jam. I'm not a huge expert, but that is what we've been seeing. We're also near the Shiawassee Arts Center. Now, earlier this morning, we were telling you that it was some flooding in that area, but right now we're just seeing a lot of snow, and also near Kerwood Castle, a lot of snow. So I'm believing that it's frozen, and my photographer and I wanted to be safe, so we didn't go too close over near the area because we do not know how impactful the floodwaters have been over in this area, and that's why the city manager is asking people to refrain from coming over here. Even though it's beautiful, you don't want to come. Now, we did speak to one resident in the area, and she tells us her yard is flooding and water is pouring underneath her home, where it's up to her and her family's knees.
We don't know what's going to happen after the storm, and after, if we end up getting more ice and then it freezes and creates more water when it unthaws, and that's what's scary, I think, is just not knowing.
So again, we're going to show you that ice jam. The city doesn't expect that it will get worse. It is a condition that they're monitoring because it is cold outside, like Leslie mentioned, and they just don't know what will happen. In the meantime, please stay away from this area. He did tell me, Nathan Henne, who is the city manager, that an ice jam in front of City Hall did naturally break loose. So he's hoping these ice jams right here and everywhere else will also break loose so they don't have to do anything to them.
It's not just the ice on the rivers, though, that is a concern tonight. The ice on the Saginaw Bay has showing signs now of fracturing as well, with some spots already underwater. Now, even when that water freezes tonight, that doesn't necessarily, though, mean it's safe.
Top layer will melt, and then when it becomes below freezing again, the top layer will then freeze again, which creates a thing called layered ice. And what that means is as you walk on it, you'll feel it cracking underneath your feet. It'll have like little air pockets or little water pockets in it, and it's just not as strong.
The Coast Guard also asks that you let people know where you're going if you do plan to go out in the ice, how long you're going to be gone, and make sure that you also have a second way to contact people, not just a cell phone, because that could drop in the water before you then head out onto the ice. Have those things.
The winds are really whipping, gusting over 30 miles per hour in this area with the winds blowing sideways. Now, one of the things that we are noticing, there's several inches of snow on the ground, but it's really hard in this area to get a good measurement because this blowing snow is causing the snow to really drift and blow in other areas. Now, I just want to give you an idea just how fluffy this is right now. This snow is very light. It's that icy, light snow, and beneath it all is that ice that we had from earlier. We had that rainfall that froze up earlier today. A lot of areas still slick and with that ice underneath the snow. So we had that combo, the ice and the snow, and crews are working very hard against these temperatures as well. So they say despite their best efforts are working on the highways throughout the night and jump starting to get your commute ready in the morning. They say the roads could still be slippery.
Road crews are up against snow and very cold temps, which can make them have to change their defense.
Especially since it's getting colder, it's getting more difficult for the salt to do its job. At about 15 degrees is when salt starts not working as well.
Genesee County Road Commission spokesperson Kylie Donchie says they may have to use other treatment methods.
We have brine as well, which works at a lower temperature than salt, so we'll be using all of the tools in our toolbox to keep the roads clear.
But with ice, snow, and frigid temperatures, she wants you to take extra driving precautions.
Just go slowly, give our plows plenty of room to do their job, and just try to be safe.
Now again, road conditions across the region are deteriorating in a lot of spots, especially the southern communities, which have been seeing the snow a little bit longer and heavier with this blowing wind. Genesee County Road Commission says that right now they are focusing on the highways, and then they'll resume with crews getting out on the roads, surface roads and local roads right around 4 o'clock in the morning to take care of those roads in advance of your morning drive.